Good morning, little friend. Is it time to get up, little friend? Little friend, it's time to get up. Should we go see what little Elf has done this morning? Oh, big stretch, baby. Big stretch, baby. Good boy. Good morning, everybody. Em says, where are we going? Do you see little Elf, Liam? Liam, do you see little Elf? Oh my goodness. Liam, look at what little Elf has done today. He spilled the Cheerios on the table. He spilled the Cheerios on a table. And look, he made a snow angel. He made a snow angel. Silly little Elf. Silly little Elf. I made a snow angel in our Cheerios. I made a snow angel in our Cheerios. Now what are we gonna do? He made a snow angel in our Cheerios. Silly little Elf, huh? Do you say silly little?
Hi everyone. So I have a little explaining to do. So every day, my mom takes my dog back to her house so that she can play with the other dogs at my mom's because she really enjoys playing with them and she'd be here all day and I don't want her to have an accident. So they took her like they do every day. And I came home tonight from work and little Elf has mysteriously done things of his own. Like, I'm pretty sure it was my sister or my mom, but neither one of them will fess up to it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and show you this. Okay guys, so check this out. They have like a little farm set up on my table. And then look at, little Elf is riding the cow. Then that little farmer is tending to the cow, and that little farmer's over there by the horse. And then in the living room, if you come over here, the little dump truck is hauling blocks. The little dozer is pushing blocks, and those two little friendly friends are sitting next to each other. And then if you meander over to the kitchen, somebody has put the giraffe on the book. Now, just a little heads up, the thing with the giraffe, I am terrified of giraffes, and so my friend actually gave it to Liam as a funny present because I don't like giraffes. Hi everyone, so today I have a very fun video to do. I was sitting here contemplating what I should do for today's vlog. And I decided that I'm going to do Christmas tradition ideas. The reason I'm going to do this is because for new families like me, I don't have any traditions. And sure, I have traditions that I had with my parents and my siblings, but I would like to start different traditions with Liam and I and my future kids and my future husband. And so here are a few simple traditions that most of the Americans already do. The first one that I am going to say is baking cookies. Every year that my sister and I get together, and, well, I should say sisters, and I get together and we bake cookies. And it doesn't matter what kind of cookies, or if they're just treats or pretzels or you know what it is, but we always get together and bake something together, and I think that is really something that has kind of stuck and that is enjoyable for us and kind of gets us in the Christmas spirit. Another thing that I think is super fun to do as a family is decorating a tree. And along with decorating a tree, picking a tree, like if you decide to go and pick one from a tree farm, or whether you're just setting it up. I think that is a really fun and unique tradition that everybody does, or most people do, and I think that is definitely something that is fun for not only the kids but the adults too. Another thing is reading Christmas stories. I read stories to Liam, and he actually enjoys it. Like, sure, he doesn't really know exactly like what's going on in it, but he enjoys sitting there and listening to me read the book and looking at the pictures. And children love reading books, so definitely try that one if you don't already. Another one is unwrapping presents, and unwrapping presents is pretty much something that everybody does already, but I think that is a good tradition. Another thing that I want to talk about is mom and daddy pretending to be Santa and like keeping the spirit of him alive. I think that as parents that one of our jobs is definitely to support children's imaginations. It makes them so much more creative, like just broadens their horizons like so much. And with me, with Liam and my future children, I plan on keeping that spirit alive as long as I can. And so I definitely think that that is a good thing for parents to do and not spoil the fact that there is no Santa, but just the spirit of him. Another thing that I think is really fun is Christmas light looking. Like you drive around in your vehicle and like you check out everybody's Christmas lights and their Christmas decorations, or like their little blow up like Christmas decorations. And I think that that is something that's really, really fun. Like I enjoy it as an adult, and I enjoyed it as a child, so I think that is a great thing to do. A few other things are getting pictures taken with Santa, or letting your children help with the Christmas cards, or even just going and visiting Santa, or even making Santa Christmas lists, you know, or like sending a letter to Santa. I think that that is definitely a good tradition. Another thing that I think and that I'm really going to enforce with Liam is every year I am going to tell the story of Christmas and the meaning behind it, so that not only does he realize that yes, we're celebrating the birth of Christ, you know, and so that he doesn't just think that Christmas is all about getting presents and new toys. Another thing that I think would be really fun and that I have done in past years before I had Liam, this year I couldn't because it was too cold, but is going and seeing the Christmas tree lighting. I think that that really gets you in the holiday spirit, and I think that it's definitely a good and fun activity to do with your children if you have that in your area. Another fun activity to do with kids is a countdown of the days of December until Christmas. I used to do that with my siblings, and I really enjoyed that because it really got me pumped up for the Christmas holiday. Another thing that I think would be really neat is to sing songs. Like, my family doesn't do this, and I think that I'm going to start this tradition with Liam and my future children, is starting to sing Christmas songs, because I think that would be really fun and just, like, hilarious. My sister and her family, and like her husband and his family, do that, and I always laugh at their video, and I just think that it would be definitely a very neat tradition to start. Another good caring tradition that you could do is donating presents or food. I cannot enforce that enough, and this year I am going to be donating food and maybe a present or two, but I think that everyone should at least donate something, because I feel like it's the season for giving, and it's more the thought that counts than anything. And I think that that is definitely something that I plan on enforcing with Liam and is a good idea. Another fun thing to do with your children is to do crafts, or even like the footprints. Like in yesterday's vlog, I did the reindeer footprints, and I plan on doing a few other footprints with Liam, just because he's kind of young and I can't really do any other type of crafts with him. But yeah, I think that Christmas crafts really gets him in the spirit, like I have said, and I think that it's just a really fun activity for both the parent and the child to do together. A few more kind of in-depth, not so simple things to do for Christmas is wrapping up Christmas stories, and then each day of December, starting on December 1st, you unwrap one of the stories and you read it together. And my sister actually started this tradition with her daughters, and I plan on doing it next year. And I think that that is really fun because it gets them excited to be able to unwrap their presents, and it gives you the excitement of not knowing which book you're going to get, but still getting to read a Christmas story. Another thing is finding the pickle. My sister, well, we have a Dollar Tree in the town that we live in, and my sister found this pickle ornament, And she was reading on there, and it says that you hide the pickle in your tree, like on Christmas Eve, and then the first person who finds the pickle in the tree, they get to be the first person to open a present. And I think that that would be a really fun activity for the children to do. And I'm definitely going to start doing that with Liam. One random thing that I am going to start doing is singing Happy Birthday to Jesus. Like, I know it probably sounds stupid and ridiculous, but I think that because we celebrate our birthday, I definitely think that we should celebrate his too. And I mean, my grandma passed away, and like, we still celebrate her birthday. And so I definitely think that because Jesus is a huge part of all of our lives, and the reason why we're celebrating Christmas, I definitely think that that is a good thing to do, or a good tradition. And so that is going to be Liam and I's, one of our traditions that we are going to start. Another tradition that I started with Liam is Elf on the Shelf. Like, I've been posting pictures of his little elf and like what little elf has been doing, and I just think it is so fun. And it's not only fun for me to like be creative and like come up with the ideas, and to like keep it secret from him, and I think that it'll be more fun like once he actually knows like what's going on. Like, ooh, little elf's gonna do something tonight. Like, ooh, what's little elf gonna do today? You know, things like that. But I think that it is a fun activity for you to do with your children. And it also gets you in the Christmas spirit. And I am so for getting in the Christmas spirit. Like, Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, and I definitely, absolutely 100% love it. And Liam, like, even though he doesn't really understand what's going on, I feel like he still enjoys finding the elf with me, and like, I sit there and I talk silly to him while I find it, and I think that he really enjoys that, and I think that he actually likes it. Alright everyone, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to throw out some Christmas traditions that I think that would be really fun to do with your family. If you guys have any special Christmas traditions, definitely put it in the comments below. Remember to like this video, give it a thumbs up, guys. Let me know that I'm doing a good job. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Definitely subscribe to us and keep an eye on us through this Christmas season. But yes, thank you guys again so much for supporting me and for watching my videos. Until next time, bye!